True, that's true.
They can't. They don't have that much team fight, honestly. It's a lot of single target stuns on Tundra right now.
Doesn't exist. So DK is the perfect example here, because you don't care about the...
Definitely one of those heroes that's going to do a lot, and I don't know, Dragon Knight, for me at least, it kind of sparks a little excitement.
The true heroes.
They're gonna keep this tri-lane for a while, I think, because DM on bottom is, I think he's okay. If he feels pressured, he can always TP out. There's no stun available on side of Tundra. Dropping relatively low, but there's no more slow from Dagger, so he should be okay. Eventually, they're gonna need TP and help out Doom, but for now, they are setting up things for Yuragi.
Got away. We've seen this in China as well, but hold on. Stun comes in, telekinesis from Saksa. That should be 33 alive. However, the Bushwhack lands, and Saksa is going to go down for the 5th time, dominating here for Yuragi to dominate the top lane. And I was going to say, you know, we've seen it in China as well. Just the party over mid, that 6-minute rune shows up, and it was a similar story.
They're now playing with the catapult. This is going to be a lot of damage on the tower. This might even be tower. 33 hiding inside the trees. They're going to need some kind of rotation. Dragon Knight, he doesn't have much mana. Does have 2 mangoes to work with, but
farming tool to keep him up enough with everybody else. And they look over at DM. They're trying to get the kill here onto the Doom. Still quite tanky, quite strong, and throw the way of... How that ends up going by is they're going to bring heroes down here towards bot. They've got the telekinesis onto BZM. Saksa with that ult. They go to the blade mail. They're going to try and get in front of this one. Sharpshooter thrown by Misha. They've got 9 coming over with an Elder Dragon form, but they don't get the kill here just yet onto BZM. They'll go to the
no
haunt,
blink yet.
Taiga with the blink strike, sewing him up for the moment. Skitter still gets the kill onto BZM, getting their first on the board. So finally, Tundra getting themselves something out of this as they'll go forward with 9 having that blink dagger, and that means they're able to get a second, taking out Misha. So the aggression from OG.
Ricky, Shard is available.
Gonna throw out that sweeping dart, pops the blade mail. Sunray now on top of Yuragi. LSA with the Laguna Blade, they get the kill on a Snake King, but they're gonna look over and try and finish the life with Alina. Ends up being a trade that's well worth it for Tundra as they take the 5 times kill streak out of the hands of this Lina. And meanwhile, BZM up top getting a kill onto 33 with the help of DM.
We still haven't seen the full team fight in action.
Again, he's gonna get caught back to back.
BKB, but he can't get it off.
And he gets the BKB off. It's not gonna matter. 9 ends up getting a kill there on Yuragi. That is a late BKB, and I mean, that's what happens when they've got the blink jump on him. And he's still got a decent chunk out of that lane, especially when they open up the space for him. And kind of worry for OG how they're gonna be able to handle him, especially now working with the Helm of the Overlord. Look over to the side, Bushwhack Sharpshooter coming through, not gonna land on the Phoenix. And the ult coming through on a Snake King, taking the Phoenix to start and take out Saksa next. A 33 with the Primal Roar that hits out of the Queen of Pain. They'll throw the dart over and put this Beastmaster to sleep. LSA to follow it up, so there's the combo, there's the kills. 3 kills there for OG. All right, he picks it up, smoke again. That haunt, Shadow Step off cooldown in just 4 seconds. Dive, they'll go to the dust. They've got the blink as well as Dragon Tail. Shadow Step comes in, and they get the kill on the Tiger. They're gonna look towards the back. At BZM and Misha need to walk away. They'll blink away on BZM, and they don't get anything else. But again, it's very easy for them, especially once they have that dust, to have Skitter jump through with the Shadow Step.
Oh, DM, Roar.
Saksa,
it's gonna be there,
and that should mean they've got this ready to go. Meanwhile, Saksa, he's also stolen the Sleeping Dart. He can not only put them in with the telekinesis, but he has the sleep available, and Skitter with another kill. Smoke's gonna break. Pega's right there, goes to the Sleeping Dart. So now they'll move over to try and get the kill here on a Saksa. Sonic Wave comes out again, and they'll take out the Rubik. The Shadow Step was from Skitter, but not enough to really get anything at the moment. They're starting to back away on OG. Very careful. Tundra maybe looking toward jumping through. Eventually they back up their side of the river once again.
I think it might be a good idea to start thinking about Gem on side of Tundra, get rid of Vision, and see this Ricky. Ricky has been very annoying, and
with telekinesis, they're gonna go forward with the Shadow Step once again. BKB's been popped by
Good
DM.
stab.
He's surviving for now. Taiga over to the side going after an illusion, but here comes down with the blink as well as the Dragon Tail coming out of the Skitter. Skitter's gonna get really into this fight with BCM. BKB and a blink away, but Misha on the run from Skitter still. He's all the way in the base. They only got the kill on a Taiga. They've taken out one, and they'll burn away Misha with a fireball placed on the ground by 9. Over. You can see 9 just working on this tower as Yuragi over to the side dealing with an open BZM. Fall all the way back. He was quite low in that exchange. They'll buy back on Misha. And the Racks are in trouble. Well, Skitter, he's got the Shadow Step ready, so he doesn't have to be exactly right there at the fight. Gonna get himself into that Scotty, but now they'll get the kill on Misha. It's gonna be the Shadow Step that leads to that. Skitter right back.
He's
into
gone
the
for
jungle.
70.
Yeah, he just bought back. That was a second ago. Halberd picked up by 33. Telekinesis on a DM. Here comes Taiga as well as BZM looking after Saksa. Got him off and over to the side, but the Dragon Tail comes out from 9. They've got the Sunray right on top of this Ricky. They'll get the kill on Saksa, but then end up trading Taiga. Laguna Blade 9 zoomed up. And the chase is on, but the Primal Roar comes through on a DM who was going after
Another
Snake.
dart.
The LSA lands as the dart was there for 33, and they'll look to get the kill out of the Beastmaster after taking out this Phoenix. 3 heroes dead on the side of Tundra, make it a 4th. Yuragi with the double kill and a little bit of a defense from OG. 9 stunned up, Laguna Blade in, and then they hit with the Doom from DM, and that gives them the damage to get this kill. And you can see the Maelstrom bouncing around. They find 33, they find Snake King. DM gets credit for that one, and then 33 on the run. This fight really looking good there for OG, and one of the first big fights outside of the laning stage that gets them a victory, right?
Yeah, after laning stage, they didn't have many. They tried a couple of times on Spectre, not to do very successful, but yeah, they did manage to kill Roshan in the end. For an opening, doesn't have ulti.
But they've got the Bushwhack that lands on a 9, and now they're going to try and come over with the Haunt. Get the kill on a 9, and now they'll jump over. Skitter in a little bit far, but the rest of the side of OG are backing away as Misha ends up dead to this. See what the deal is with Doom is, building the Aeon Disc, trying to survive a little bit longer in these exchanges. That level 20, get reduction. Under open side, got the telekinesis. They look to get the kill on Amisha. They'll get the hoodwink, and that's 1 to start. The rest of the team is nearby. They need to be careful. Yuragi, well, he's been singled out for the moment with BKB being popped by DM. Taiga getting low. Yuragi throwing out some right clicks, but here comes the rest of the side of Tundra. And Yuragi in trouble as that was an LSA that landed for the 33 has Roar. Got the Aegis, and they'll have a second life with BKB being popped by Yuragi, trying to TP out of this one. They go to the back legs from BZM. They'll get themselves the kill onto Yuragi, looking over at BZM, who just blinks and looks to TP, but the jump again from Skitter, not enough.
Oh, man.
Just getting BZM out of that one, but they got Yuragi, and that's really the big one to come for.
BZM used Lincolns there on Yuragi, try to save him, but not enough. You can see the way Tundra, they're really hungry in this one, and the problem is Spectre shows where everyone is before every start of the fight. They have much better vision with the Hawk. They're also holding on to both the gems. Once again, Sleeping Dart.
Snake King and the Bushwhack. Yeah, they've got the damage, especially with the Sonic Wave.
We'll take the gem.
But what's your road?
Next Roche in 2 minutes. They can't allow Tundra to take this one.
On you, them. Well, they've got the Hex. It's on Yuragi. He's in the trees. The LSA is going to be used, but it's not going to land on a Skitter, so he'll pop and try to survive.
And see Dota Plus win probability up to 92.
Not shocking, considering.
Well, good luck stopping this kind of a siege. You have Hawk scouting things out in base, 9 with flying movement. He also has Spell Prism, so permanent dragon form.
They don't have Yuragi, but they're still looking to maybe fight. Primal Roar
Aeon
comes in.
Disc.
That's going to pop the Aeon Disc on DM. 9 still looking forward. They go to the BKB. They'll jump in with BCM. The Fireball's on the ground. They go to the Doom. That's going to be placed down onto the Dragon Knight. They're still going forward. DM, though, burning with the Sunray on him. 9's able to get the kill on him as BCM, BKB blink over to the side. But here comes Saksa. Throws out an LSA, but the BKB is going to be the savior for BCM, who blinks back into the base. And they'll take the tier 3 tower over mid. They'll look towards the racks. The Bushwhack lands onto the Dragon Knight. But 9 not really too afraid. They have Yuragi back up in 20 seconds.
Man,
they
Lina
have
was
buyback
so
on both
short
of them, too.
Lina needed like 50 gold after she died for a buyback, and now Dragonite.
Oh, Saksa in, telekinesis. Misha's gonna be dead to rights. They get the kill there onto the Hoodwink. All three have buyback, but how are you gonna go about winning this game as you're on your heels? BZM in some trouble, blinks back into the base, saved by the Stormcrafter to go up into the air for just a moment. They're charging up the Sharpshooter, throwing it over onto Saksa. The damage there with the Laguna Blade to get the kill to Saksa. They'll take the Rubik, but now they've got the Primal Roar on a Yuragi. Sonic Wave comes out, but it's not gonna be enough damage to get any of the kills on the side of Tundra. They already got the kill onto Saksa, but it's just Saksa. Is it really enough to fight into this? They go after 9, they land the LSA, the damage coming in from Yuragi. It's feeling like enough with the Inferno Blade hitting from DM. They'll finally take out a second. They'll blink forward for 33,
They
who
need to
pops
get
the
more out of
BKB, but he'll be able to escape. Be nice.
Saksa did struggle in this game. He's been heavily targeted by OG members, whether it was Ricky, Taiga.
Sleep in, and they're going to get the Bushwhack to look over with the Inferno Blade. 9 coming over with BKB pop by DM. Skitter over to the side. The dagger out, and now they're going to pop the Lincolns on BZM. They get the Doom off out of the Dragonite, but the telekinesis coming in from Saksa to save this TK. 9 on the run back, but they got DM. DM trying to get out of this one. They'll also get the kill on Taiga, and Taiga dies. DM falls. 2 heroes gone on the side of OG. Don't have buyback on either of them, and that's going to be a bit of an issue as Tundra are looking to go for more. They find themselves their hands on Misha. Misha throws the Bushwhack, but that's not going to save life. They get another kill onto the Hoodwink, and now only Yuragi as well as BZM can defend. Heroes don't have buyback, the racks are exposed, and OG are in a horrid spot to try and save this game. You know, when they fire the Laguna Blade over on a 9, they get the kill on a BZM, they'll take out Yuragi, 5 heroes down on the side of OG, they'll call GG, and it will be Tundra who takes game 1 over the side of OG.
Yeah, what a, I would say, perfect start for OG in terms of how they played the tri-lane. They did kill Saksa 5 times in the laning stage, and then Peter completely free farming on the bottom lane.
Парни, что он делает?
Aggressive.
Your hero. Make the ultimate choice.
Tiger on the E.
Higher.
Words there as we see potentially first blood coming in with Fairy Fire, but a flight coming through from BZM to get that first blood taken out 9. So blood and on the board first again here for OG. Something we saw in the first game, and you know, OG, well, they had a tri-lane. They were what seemed to be all right, but
Saksa's
gave
also dead.
space over, and they might be able to get Saksa too. Coming over, Slight again, one more right click needed to get the kill, and it will be Taiga on this Elder Titan to get the kill onto Saksa as 33 seems the life of Misha, so it ends up, at least in that sense, being trade. He ended up really putting up a big fight towards the end of that game, and he was well on that Rubik. Snake King again with the Bushwhack. Taiga in Acorn shot, and they need 2 more right clicks. Taiga gets the finishing blow, takes out Snake King, 3-1 for OG, and a little bit of repeated history here for OG as they continue to get kills in this top.
And Timbersaw. I think there was a game in China where Tidehunter dies the Tusk at like...
Settled down. Sitting at 27 CS to the 33 of BZM as lane Bushwhack as well as a silence with Taiga making the rotation. The tri-lane joins up again. And Saksa's gonna fall to Yuragi. Back up here again, so the throws combine once. Kill for them. Yuragi's got himself another one, and pretty much a copy-paste start for Yuragi laning phase to game number 1. Right clicks on a Skitter. He is just forced to go all the way under the tower and not really have a response to it. It's all by himself. There's actually now 4 heroes here for OG top.
Quad lane. They want to kill Skitter. He's still level 5, no points in enrage. If they decide to dive, Skitter's definitely dead here.
Remnant over, Bushwhack lands, and now certainly another one for Yuragi on the killing spree.
Or Ember Spirit, likely Saksa. So he's gonna
Searing
drop.
chains and a bushwhack pull in. Misha's got kill there as he's 1-1 in 6, involved in 7 of the 8 already. So 8 minutes into the game, OG with a lead. Questionable start here for Tundra. Back in their own favor. Mid again, snowball to BCM. Searing chains, Taiga, stomp, sweep. Snake King with the frostbite out on a Taiga. 9 will right click away, but there's a lot of damage going on to Snake King, and they'll get the kill there onto the Crystal Maiden. They end up trading Taiga. BCM retreat, or a remnant down, TP back to base. Smoke cause OG to go up in their own jungle. Sure, if they do come over, they have some answer to this.
I like that 9 is going for SO straight away. He understands that they might lack some damage, considering that Broodmother more of a utility hero than the damage dealing hero. So SO as
They're gonna
first.
go over. Good
silence.
snowball. And the silence comes out, so this is trouble for 9. 9 trying to stay alive. The Snake King goes into the ult. They get the kill on Amisha. They'll look over. Skinner goes on, or Yuragi. Down goes 9. BZM with the slight to get that kill, and now Yuragi falls to Saksa. Finish off Saksa again as BCM with a double kill. Slide over to the side, and, well, it's a trade 2 for 2.
Dire on Ursa. The Ursa Dire is Breton Roche.
Radiant should look to
Radiant 1. Map. Oh, hold that thought.
Yeah, Walrus Punch out of BCM, but the pushback comes out from Misha, setting up that sharpshooter. Now the snowball over. They're trying to catch him, but stays in the slight sleep coming through. But now Yuragi over and looking for Saksa. Thinking about Terrorize to throw at these heroes. As the Earth Splitter
Another
comes in
slide.
from Taiga. A slight move forward from BCM, and they're going to get the kill on the Snake King. Now they'll look over the rest. Snowball hits out of Taiga, the Walrus Punch to get the kill. Saksa, he's got credit for that as 9 falls to BZM. BZM's been able to take advantage of these low heroes and using these slights to get a couple of these kills in fights again and again and again. Well, he's done it one more
bushwhack.
time in this one.
Counter smoke from OG, running inside the enemy base. If they get the stun off, if they get the bushwhack.
So the Searing Chains and going after this Dark Willow. Dies in the Shadow Realm, so
I got pinging Roche immediately. 33. Scouts things out with 2 spiders. There is no buyback on Dark Willow. They can steal this Roshan from Tundra. This is going to be big. It seems like Tundra's not going to contest it. They
Skitter's got that Blink Dagger. He's going to be trying to jump in, but they're working with an Aegis
found
on the side
Taiga.
of OG. They'll find themselves Taiga, and it's 3 shots to death. They're going to look for more, though. Bramble Maze, Walrus Punch coming in. Yuragi needs to be careful. Hurricane Pike push away, and the Bedlam damage right on top of this Drow to take on the Aegis. DM's going to be up on the
they're in a
high
bad
ground, and now
spot right
Misha
now.
with the sharpshooter. Well, 33's right on top of him. The Terrorize hits both these heroes with a freezing field dropped by Snake King. They get the kill on Yuragi. They're going to look over at DM, and they finish off Misha. 3 here's dead on the side of OG as they're still trying to run on the rest. GM over in the mid lane. That's going to reflect with the Lotus Orb, so the snowball goes back towards 9, almost getting the damage to get the kill, but Skinner's going to be the finisher on DM, so they lose 4. Tundra, they don't lose anything, and what OG bring his way. Right lane, maybe things work out. Side of his Searing Chains with BKB powered by BCM. They go up to 33, but Skinner's on the back line. Skip the Banshees on it. Yuragi in some trouble with the Hurricane Pike. They'll get him to the low ground. They take out this Broodmother. They'll look over at this Ursa. Ursa with the BKB. They get the kill on Yuragi. Saksa, he's on the back lines with the Bedlam looking for the Terrorize. He'll throw it over onto the Timber Saw. They get the Remnant over to kill off Snake King, but they lose DM. Saksa is just doing amazing things with this Dark Willow. Ragi can't output the damage, and DM's gonna try to move in, but the Terrorize, like, so many great things happening for Tundra is now another great thing that's going on for them is Skinner getting a kill onto DM. Look over with the Remnant, side up his Searing Chains, that locks up 2. Remnant once again with the BKB popped by BZM. Earth Splitter's off the mark, and here come Tundra turning this one around. Blink forward with the right clicks on Taiga as well as BZM, but they're gonna hold off for now. They've got the Hex out from 33 out onto the Ember Spirit. Now the Bramble Maze is down, but it's off the mark as well. They won't be able to hold anybody close as Taiga throws a sleep out and only the Dark Willow.
too risky to climb uphill straight away, so they're gonna go around. They don't have that instant stun, but that's one of the issues. 33, he's gonna be able to run away.
Yeah, but the BKB's been popped by 9. They go to the Walrus Punch. Lotus Orb popped by DM on himself. The rest of Tundra.
It was a BKB usage with the Arcane Room, so he's gonna have it again in 50 seconds. All they need to do is kite, reset. Look, they can choose where they want to fight with Bramble and Ice Shards.
Yes, split via the shards, and DM back to the low ground. That Timber Chain. Got the Bushwhack coming in as well as the Sharpshooter. Nine's in some trouble.
He's rooted.
That lands on a BCM, so he's feared up. They might be able to get the control off this. The Walrus Punch, the Bashes from Skinner on a BCM. They get the trade, and they'll end up losing TM on top of that. So OG, it looked good for a moment till the Terrorize came out and Saksa showed himself.
This is the power of these spells. Thinking about getting in. They do have Elder Titan, however. So
Better Roche deterrence.
yeah, so he's gonna try to stop it, but yeah, already damage has been done.
33, he's up on the cliff. Remnant over BCM, he's clipped himself. Slight Abyss, and then a Remnant back onto the low ground, but they've got the Hex coming out from 33.
Aeon Disc is available. Needs to unlock it.
33 unlocks the Aeon Disc just in time, but the Remnant forward. They're still trying to get the kill here onto the Brood, but here comes Skinner. So the Sharpshooter comes through. BCM's gonna get the kill on a 33. Walrus Punch on a DN. They look for the Terrorize. This time it's gonna land only onto Yuragi, but that's enough.
It's the same
Getting
spot,
Drow out
same
is a
shards.
good way to make sure that you're able to escape this fight with the rest of your heroes. BCM with the Sleight of Fist, but no lockdown. Proper moment. Go. 4-man smoke with Hoodwink dead for 3 seconds.
They know. I mean, they use the scan.
Blink Abyssal, the right clicks from Yuragi, doing nothing. This bear feels fine. And Skinner goes in with BKB. BZM's also popped his own. They get the kill on the Titan. They're taking the other Titan immediately. He's going to buy back, but here comes 33. He's got the Hex. He's in front of Yuragi. BZM trying to run. They get the Sharpshooter with the right clicks from Yuragi, but still not enough.
Skinner thinking about
Just
going
don't
in.
have the damage at all. Go over onto DM. They get the kill. Skinner with another one. Here comes
That's a big ATL
Skinner. But is it enough? Not really. BKB, snowball in, 9 with the Walrus Punch on Yuragi.
Lights out.
Now, Yuragi needs to leave. Tiger trying to help out as the shards are blocking 33 for the moment, but back and escapes with the rest of his team. And it's not really an escape. It's almost just like, all right, well, we'll reset.
Tundra is so disciplined, man. They're
Scrambling
playing
their way
around.
out a little bit.
Yeah, they want to play around this ward that they just placed on the high ground, which is going to get dewarded.
They've got the Hex, it's on to Yuragi, the chase is on, the Spider Wings are there, they'll look for the Echo Stomp, but the BKB's gonna be popped by 33. Yuragi does not have that BKB available for 45 seconds to force that away. The Terrorize not gonna land. Schwack locks up Skeeter for a second, and Yuragi's gonna make it all the way back to the main, or will he?
33 refreshes.
Here, there's the refresher, they're gonna go in for this, they'll get the kill to Yuragi, they'll take on the Drow. 90 seconds, they'll buy back, BZM's gonna pop the BKB to get away, and Tundra, well, they finally get their hands around Yuragi, get the kill and take him out. No buyback. Well, what do you do if OG at this point? It looks like wait for it all to come crumbling down.
Husk ready to go in. Punch.
Walrus Punch all the way through the Frostbite onto BZM. There is Skinner nearby as well. BZM
Punch again.
Snowball. They get the Walrus Punch one more time. They get the kill on a BZM and no buyback there either.
He's level 25. 12% chance on Walrus Punch with the attack speed coming up from the Moon Shard. More than enough. And as you said, no buyback on Ember Spirit. Needs 400 gold for it. And now it's time for Tundra to siege.
And so the siege is going to be way easier. Certainly gets easier even more when you've got the one-punch knockout power of 9. Charge up. Is that a face tattoo I see on that tusk? That knockout power.
It's been pretty impressive. Did not have that good of a laning stage. Buybacks are coming out to Misha with the buyback, but at this point, it seems all desperation because you step too far away from your own base, from the safety, and they're gonna go on you. Look at 33.
For the racks, the Sharpshooter's out. The Walrus Punch again. One punch, one KO. 9. It's going to be dominating. They're going to go to the Snowball all the way over with the Sharp. Knockout power, 12%, and keeps just uppercutting them. They'll take out Yuragi, they'll call GG, and it's a 2-0 for the reigning TI champs of Tundra as they take out OG.
Is this MMA or is this Dota? I mean, he just punched them out of the game.